Hello and welcome, my lovely Virgo. Virgo, your card in tarot is the Hermit card. It is the card of re-illuminating, re-inspiring, finding your own light. All right, Virgo. Me, being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling with unconditional love and gratitude. And that is why I thank you now for all your likes, subscribes, your views, your comments, booking your personal readings, your donations. It's been wonderful, and the support of the channel has been quite fulfilling for me, and I hope my spirit messages are hitting you just where you need them. What are we dealing with right now? Well, Virgo, on 11/11, we have a perfect time for those that like to step away and be inspired. It is the 11th day of 11/11 on the date. This is linking us to our ascendant masters and our higher spiritual guides. It's helping us evolve to be masters of our own lives. And it's a manifestor day. So we want to pay attention to our manifestations. If you haven't seen the energy update from last week, Monday, please do check it out. It is my favorite one of all time. Spirit was there. Everything kind of gelled together. It worked beautifully. I will definitely update the energies of this week further because there's so much to talk about 11/11. But it is the manifestor number. It is master manifestor number, and it is connecting with our higher spiritual guides. Secondly, we have that Taurus full moon on the 12th, which is Tuesday. And it is all about the Taurus. Taurus is all about maternal and material energies, sensuous and empathetic energies. It's the bull, the strength, stability, focus. But it is represented by, this full moon is represented by the Six of Pence. The Six of Pence is that wonderful balance card of giving and receiving. Oh, sorry, my lovely Virgos. Of giving and receiving. It is the card of and not just romantically, but it is a balanced relationship, a balanced connection 100%. When it is imbalanced, what we get is the Svengali, the hypnotic control, or the stage mother. During this time, we will be tempted to sell out, to give up our highest dreams for an easier shortcut. And what happens is this full moon is asking us to purge away people who have forced control on our lives or forced us into situations that we normally wouldn't take had we been following our own life, Virgo. And so also you want to be careful that you don't become manipulated in such a way that you actually let go of something you wish to retain during the full moon due to manipulations. Or very often people manipulate or people try and coerce us in certain directions for our own good. Not healthy, team. So remember, you really need to advise, help people to make decisions, have people help you make decisions. All right, Virgo. This is your weekly intuitive and energy card reading for November 11th through November 17th, 2019. Remember, time is merely a pretense. This could be past, present, or future energies and or lessons. This is a general reading for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, House, and Rising positions. Cross-watchers welcome. However, it still will not apply to all. Take what resonates and leave all the rest, my loves. All right, I'm going to use the Steampunk Tarot here. Steampunk Tarot deck here by Barbara Moore for just to find out what Spirit wants to talk about. Some Spirit advice from the Sun, Moon, and Tarot. And then, of course, some love message from the Cartomancy there, my Archangel deck there. All right, Spirit, what do my Virgos need to know during this time? What do my Virgos... Ooh, too many cards, Spirit. I will keep this one here. The King of Wands could have an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your energy, a fire sign. King of Wands is also very kingdom building, very pre-emperor energy. It's also just getting to work, just doing the work. Virgos, I know you love to work. One of the things that is very enduring about Virgos is their ability to work. Okay, I also have the Five of Wands in reverse, competition. But this is coming out of that competition. When it's in reverse, to me, it's that you're either stuck in it or you're getting out of it. Because you're working so hard, I think you're getting out of it. Because next to the King of Wands, it means you're working on more solutions, more interesting things that make your dreams come true. Not just dealing with a little bit of an empath. And part of this empath could be this Page of Cups. It could be a water sign in your energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it's especially a love message. And with this love message, it's let's not fight anymore. Let's break up this difficulty. With the Five of Wands, it's that competition, it's debate that gets nowhere. And when it comes to a love message involving debate that gets nowhere because you're working on other things, maybe you're a little distracted from your loves. Maybe you need to give them some attention. Let's go ahead and qualify this King of Wands and this Page of Cups. Let's see what we have here for my Virgos. Clarify. I always say qualify, but it's clarify. I have your waiting for your ships to come in. They're not there yet because I have this Ace of Pence in reverse. You're waiting for some money to come in before you either step forward in love or you actually do some work. Remember, there's always work to be done, even when there's money not involved or not some kind of thing waiting for you to come in. This is like waiting for an answer. You want to do some active waiting. Having pulled the King of Wands, I do feel it's your energy. I do think you're working on something quite interesting. I'm not really sure what it is. It could be a fire sign returning. This is a Sagittarius. Temperance is the card of two becoming one. It's also the card of returning lovers during current Mercury retrograde. And this could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody who really inspires you. Who, not inspires you, but who supports you. Who helps you enhance your life. Somebody who's a developer. Somebody who's going to... somebody who's really going to just get those solutions to you. In other words, I have a true pair here returning. And they're both in the upright. This is a King of Wands and a Queen of Wands. Remember, there's kingdom building and there is also support. Yeah, this would be a lover returning. This isn't bad. I'm going to go ahead and get some more clarity on the Queen of Wands and the Temperance card. It's not usually so obvious that it's a lover returning. All right, I have the Death in reverse. There's something about this person returning that there's a piece of you may have given up that wasn't worth it. It's almost like I thought I was developing to a new person, and so I gave up something. Temperance card is also about not giving up something. That's why it's also the card of returning lovers. Because it's something you don't have to give up. It's something two can become one. A unified two can be unified into a single one beautiful thing. And with this card, the Devil card, it tells me that maybe that was a mistake. Maybe that's a piece of you that you should have held onto a little bit tighter, my Virgos. Because since you've let it go, you've been fighting a lot. Fighting a lot, competing a lot. It's been swordsy. Let's just say with this Five of Swords. Swords are battle cards, so it's almost like this is another debate card, another argument card, but this can be a little more painful. Swords are very sharp as opposed to the Five of Wands, but it also means change is coming. And it's change where there are things you don't have to let go in this change. Something that may even be returning that you don't have to let go to go through this death change. You can hold on to yourself, but you need to fight harder. Is what I feel. It feels like you need to like scrap it out a bit. My lovely Virgos. I'm just going to pull a couple more cards because I'm not really sure. I do have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Queen of Swords in reverse. That's a lot of truth. Queen of Swords in reverse can be a little bit off with their heads, a little wielding their swords. Since you did pull the Five of Swords as well, we know you're in a mood to put those swords out there. Now, being a earth sign, it's kind of interesting. I don't have a lot of earthy energy. I actually have no earthy energy here, except for the Ace of Pence in reverse, as in, it's not important right now. What's important right now is that this is about you coming together with a lover, coming together with somebody else, this fire sign, for better things. The Ace of Cups, it involves self-love. The Queen of Swords, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly in your energy, involves removing energies, removing untruthful energies, allowing the truth to come in. She can be a bit selfish, but it's a necessary selfishness when she is, and it's because she ain't going to deal with nobody's bullshit. especially with the way she loves herself now. It feels like, Virgo, you went through a time of self-love and self-discovery. And now a lover is returning to this new you, or a lover or soulmate counterpart is coming in to this new you that does love yourself, and they can't resist you either. And so there are parts of you that you were able to hold on to, and maybe even this lover. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, though. Woo. Sorry, I'm still getting used to being a phone recorder. Woo. Sorry, my loves. Okay, let's see if we can get this going. Advice from Spirit, my loves. The Sun card in reverse. The advice from Spirit doesn't look pretty. The Magician. Oh, dear. I know what this is. Advice from Spirit. King of Pentacles. Here you are. Here is your energy, Virgo. You don't have a lot of money, and you don't have a lot of happiness. You've been going through it. This feels like you're going through a major change of self-value. Recognize your own self-value. Queen of Swords is the kind of person that recognizes her own value and slices and dices people away. I'm sorry. So advice from Spirit. I'm sorry. I'm still dealing with that cough. So it's advice from Spirit. You lack wealth and happiness, right? That's because you need to do the work. You know the Magician has all the tools to make you the King of Pentacles, which is you in your strength and power. Be in your strength. Be in your power. Manifest what you want. You started with the King of Wands. This person is a master manifester. Speaking of master manifestors, this is the person that does what needs to be done to achieve whatever they want, to make whatever they want come true. I like to think of this guy as the most interesting man in the world. Not only is he on top of everything in kingdom building, heading on to an empire, but he will, do something crazy like, bullfighting or rollerblading or learning how to surf just because. And it's that same energy. Manifest your own happiness and wealth. Because you can do it. Spirit's not going to do something for you that you can do for yourself. Because once you do it for yourself, especially from this energy of self-love, love for self. I believe this Page of Cups was self-love. Stop fighting with yourself. You're an awesome person, Virgo. Spirit just wants you to see it. Because then you'll start manifesting your dreams, your desires, your goals. And you will be the King of Pentacles. On an elephant. Because they always know. They are the slowest king, slowest knight, slowest moving to manifest and change. But once it happens, it's pretty special. All right, I'm going to pull some love cards from Spirit, from the Cartomancy here for you, for Virgos. I think you already got a bit of a love message. Somebody is returning. Now, this person, when they return to you, it's not going to be, I don't think when they left you it was bad, but I don't think when they come back, they're not coming back to be with you. Sorry, but they're not coming back to be with you, but when they do come back, when they see you and they see these changes in you and these great values in you adjusting, they're not going to be able to resist you. They love certain things about you, but they didn't love other things about you. I don't think the separation was from anything dramatic or a big argument. It's almost like somebody moved for work or had a project or a long-term project they were doing away, and now they're returning. And when they return and see what you've become something amazing, and they want part of that. They didn't know you could be this wonderful. Your choice is to decide if they've changed enough to be acceptable to you. It's not like you moved up to their level. No, you're way past that. You're something that I don't think they plan on even ever seeing or having a shot at in their lives. And the only reason they do is because you are, the only reason they do is because they were dating you or a part of your life when you were not so considerate of yourself and your needs. All right, Queen of Wands. That fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, still coming back around you. Quite the nurturer, quite the supporter of your dreams, your hopes, your desires. This is the kind of person you want in your life, even if they're not a fire sign. They're definitely giving to you, and they want a new financial start and a new love start. Two of Cups. That's a new financial beginning. That's a new connection, a new beginning in value. If you had a relationship with this person, this is not going to be the same. And it's because you've changed. Have they changed? Well, let's get some advice on this Queen of Fire. Let's see what she's up to. Queen of Fire. Ooh, they want you, baby. 10 of Diamonds, 7 of Diamonds. They've done the inventory and they know what they want. And they're willing to meet you. They're willing to meet you outside of that 5 of Swords. When you step out of the 5 of Swords that was in the prior spread, you're going to go 6 of Swords. They're probably going to meet you there. Whatever you're closing down the battles or the fight, that is where you're going to find this person. And they have wanted you for some time. It's like when this person was coming back, they would have accepted you even if you hadn't changed. And that's what makes them really special. And then when they find out you changed and you've grown and you've strengthened and you may have been started manifesting things that are going to shock them and surprise them and excite them, they're going to want you twice as much. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because this person really does care about you. I feel there's real love here. I feel there's they're going to meet you at the victory grounds, because they're going through a bit of a battle too, or they might be part of that fight that you are kind of trying to get out of, that 5 of Swords energy. You're trying to get out of that change. They're part of that in some way. And when you get to that 6 of Swords, they'll meet you there. Meet you at the 6 of Swords kind of thing. Kind of romantic and kind of like not romantic at the same time, but whatever it is, they're going to meet you there. And it's not bitter, it's a bittersweet victory, but they're going to be there because you are their 10 of Pence. Jack of Diamonds. That is you being very entrepreneurial, very valuable, very young. Ooh. This is just communicating at like a public event, perhaps a work party or out with friends. But these are messages of love, and Virgo messages is the subject. Yeah, after this victory, whatever it is that you two are going to share in some way, you're definitely going to share some sweet conversation and happiness together, a reason to celebrate together, and that is going to bring you guys back together. Wow, Virgo, I've never had such a solid love reading for you, or anyone for that matter, maybe. All right, thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip or donate if the spirit moves you, of course. Book a personal reading or connect with me privately through my email. That's qclovers1111@gmail.com. And have a very good week, my lovely romantic Virgos.